Alright, another short highlight video because the market's so strange. There's not a lot of entries. Just using patience and taking what the market can give me. Ciena had an interesting daily chart a few days ago. Really looked like a nice breakout over this 14 area. Then, of course, the market got killed. And Ciena held up pretty well and then gapped up a little bit today. Using a method we teach. Give me a second here. I called Ciena at 1358, somewhere right about there, I believe. Worst case stop 15 cents below, and a pretty quick run to 1420. So that was a 62 cent move in our favor on 15 cents risk. Certainly not bad. And then everything else today was extremely small. Leap has been very strong last couple days. I called Leap a verbal call right over this candle here at 804. Worst case stop about a dime below, and over the next 10 minutes quickly to 824. This is one you had to be quick. It came back down. But anyway, we take something at 804 and it moves up 20 cents. We're sellers, not buyers, at least on part of the trade, and get to a break-even stop after that. Nothing to really brag about, but it did pay us. CVC, I called over this little candle right here at 1466. Worst case stop only 7 cents below. Pretty quickly to 1478 and ultimately to 1490. Not even 30 cents, but again the stop was about a dime below and gave you plenty of time to sell. And then again, I went flat before FOMC, which incidentally announced at 12:30. I don't know if that's the new normal, but I didn't want to hold into the FOMC. And so the afternoon really didn't have anything to call. JDSU was also another one. I love this little tight base. After JDSU gapped up on earnings, pulled back, and then put in this little tight base. So I called it, if it breaks this base, I said good chance it gets through the high of the day and then gives us more upside. So the entry on JDSU was 1261 with a 1249 stop. And then over the next 15 or 20 minutes, no big deal, made it to 1276, but plenty of time to take some profits. And again, this was all during the FOMC and Bernanke aftermath, so nothing really going on there. And we did initiate a swing trade today. So we'll try to follow up and let you know how, over the next 2 weeks, how that swing trade does. And I think that's it. Called something, let's see, called a couple things late in the day. Can't even remember the symbol now. Alright, that's right. It was PBI, Pitney Bowes. If you've watched any of our videos, you know I like these bottom feeding plays. And PBI had this nice little stair step after selling all day. I called it over this candle right here. That's not an arrow. Let's try that again. Called it over this candle right there. The idea was 1876 with an 1864 stop, and it ended up making it over 19 without ever stopping out. Nothing really to brag about. And also, kind of an intangible of our website, this wasn't an official call, but I try to mention things, even if I'm not confident enough to call it. And one of them I said Forest Oil, which was crazy strong yesterday, FST. I said this nice base break, if it breaks this little base here, could make a move through the high of the day. And I know we had traders take that. I said it, and then I get to clicking around looking at other things, so I didn't even get the trade myself. But I said it, I'm looking at something else, and you can see the base break right there. We teach our members, if you do take a base break with the high of day to the left looking for the breakout, make sure your stop is below that base. So just to give you some numbers, the entry would have been around 1420, 1421, worst case stop at 14. So about 20 cents risk, the base break, then it moves and through the high of the day. So anyone that took that around 1421, 15-20 minutes later at 1486, and I got several hey thanks for FST comments, so I know some people made some money on it, even though I didn't make a dime off of it. Still always makes me happy to see members making money, even if it's just something I mentioned. So alright, I'm going to quit babbling and we'll follow up soon with a follow-up video from sessions later this week. Have a good night.